Gudetama is now a trick-taking card game. What is it about? What we think? Coming up.
Hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella from Maple University. Today, I'm excited and I wear my egg top. And we are talking about Gudetama, one of my favorite ever character from Sanrio. So, it is now a card game. It's a trick-taking game.
Yes, this is the tricky egg card game is the subtitle here.
Oh, you look so cute. So we are going to talk about the overview of the game before sharing what we think of it.
So the game at its core is a variation of an existing trick-taking family of card games, largely popular in the Baltic and Scandinavian regions.
How do you know this? That's awesome.
It says it in the rule book, but not in another. Gotta do your research.
I'm so jealous of Terrance's brain. Anyways, continue.
So the game is called Gurka or Cucumber or Krypkille in Sweden, using a killer pack of cards.
Sounds like chocolate.
Well,
Yep.
eggs and chocolate is around Easter.
That is very true.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, Terrance, continue.
Anyway, back to the game. So
Yes.
the rules for this are quite similar to versions of that game that already exist. So we've got a deck of cards. So it's very much based on those games. And it has extremely similar rules. So each player is dealt a hand of 7 cards. And these cards come from a deck that ranges from 1 to 14. And so here, we've pulled out one of each card here so that we can show you the art for that. But these range from 1 to 14 with a different number of each card in the deck. And they're unsuited. So every card of the same number will look exactly the same. And you play 7 tricks in a standard well, not quite a standard trick-taking manner, but you play 7 tricks and you ultimately want to not win the last trick. So you don't want the highest card left when the round is over. And so each trick someone will lead. They can lead any card from the hand. And then each subsequent player has to play a card that is equal or higher than the highest card already in the trick, or play their overall lowest card, which you would never want to do because you want to have, or you would almost never want to do. I'm sure there's some meta strategy in there, but you would essentially never want to do that because you always want to have your lowest cards for the final trick.
Just to make sure that you don't win the last trick of that round.
Yep. And so whoever wins the trick by playing the highest card or equal highest card later in turn order wins that trick and then leads the next card.
Yeah.
And you go on like that until everyone has, until you're down to the last trick. And whoever wins that last trick, let's say I got stuck with a 10 left and you'd played something low underneath it, I would win this. And then I would have to take this 10 into my scoring pile, and you don't want a score. And so the first person who gets to 21 total points triggers the end of the game. Mm-hmm. They lose the game, and whoever has the fewest points, wins the game.
Woohoo!
And it is very similar to Krypkille in that way. There's also 2 special effects in the game. So when you play a 14, which will almost always win the trick, unless someone else plays a 14 after it, then you win the trick, but you don't get to lead the next one. You have to pick someone else to lead the next one. And if someone's managed to get through the round with a 1 still in hand, sorry, the text was the wrong way from the egg position.
Yeah, it's upside down.
If someone's left over with a 1, then everyone has to take the card they played into the last trick into their scoring piles.
Ooh, but it's so hard. It's going to be so hard to have number 1 and not having to drain all of your cards and have high enough card to actually keep this.
Yeah, you would expect someone would have drained it afterwards, and part of your strategy has to be to think about how to stop anyone from having a 1 left. If no one's drained low cards yet, they should be trying to work towards that. And that's really the game. That is, it's quick. Each round plays very quickly. To a large extent, it's determined by the cards you've got in your hand, but that is the nature of most trick-taking games. You make the best with what you've got. There's a very small decision space where you work out whether you want to just beat a trick or play your highest one so that you can do a lead. If you play a 14, you're watching what the other players have played to know what their highest and lowest cards are, and then you pick the person to lead who suits your hand the best. So it's not completely deterministic. There's a little bit of a decision space, and it fits that nice little niche of being light and fun and not thinky.
That's true. I mean, it suits the theme as well. You want, like, Taryn is really good at trick-taking games, and you just know the strategy of winning or not winning, and then when to play the high card, when to play, well, you don't have any options to play the low cards, basically whatever you have forced to, your hands to. But must I say, if we have a look at the table here, must I say, if you are good at Hammer fan, I mean, I'm good at Hammer fan first before I like trick-taking game as mechanics. So let me show you this as well. Whee! Good at Hammer Philo. Wee. So I was actually really excited when this game is back in print, because it was out of print, I think, for the first print run. And this is Good at Hammer in the Lazy Egg.
Yes.
What are you doing? We just like pull their hands.
Yeah.
What? And the butt is the butt is not as cute as in the cards, which I'm gonna show you. Look, I mean, this is number 14 card. A perfect fit. You can go now. Number 8.
Little avocado bath.
Yeah. This is how I exercise. Don't judge me. It is true. It is like a fun comic strip. It's based on fun comic strip by Sanrio with the lazy egg. It's actually Gure Tema. Gure means egg, I think, in Japanese, and then Tama means lazy. It was like Gure is something from Gure something in full. So short is Gure.
There you go. Now it's the info in your head.
There.
I don't know why I put my hand on top. But...
That's okay. You can hold your wife's head anytime you want, as long as it's not hurting me. Anyways, number 7. Look at this. Like, please stop talking. I'm trying to get my beauty sleep. Like, look at the butt. It's so cute. It's shiny butt. Number 11. Help! I'm stuck and too tired to care. It's so lazy.
We shouldn't go through them all. There's got to be a reason to buy that.
I know. I was like, it's so cool. And then, like, when I play, I'll be like, oh my god, so cute. It's like, so cute. And it's like, Taryn, like, do you want to play? Yes, I'll play. But I'm just going to admire these cards first. Ooh. All right, anyways, that's my piece. So, because
so what's your thoughts on the game itself?
The game itself is fun. I was not used to trick-taking game until I play The Crew.
Yeah.
That helps me a lot to understand the terms, the tricks, not the tricks, the strategy of the mechanic. So from then on, I actually open myself more to more trick-taking games like this one. Especially it's an easy one. There's another one that's called Meow. Another trick-taking game by Rainer Knizia. I think we've got video for that one as well, so check it out. Review video. And this is also nice and simple and quick. You can play it with a lot more deeper strategy, or you can play it lightly. So family can play this. It's a quick one, but for, trick-taking game veteran like Taryn over here. So, and play with a lot of strategies, so I usually get bitten, but I don't care really. Just looking at these cards, like I actually sleeve the cards already, so I have to pull it out just for this video. So you can see it. It's not. It's just a little bit glary otherwise. Anyways, yes. Anyways, that is my thought. The actual gameplay itself, anyone can play this. Family can play this. It's a quick one. It's a good one. Every game is different because how you play your cards. It's good for traveling as well. You can just put it in the pack, and it is super duper cute I don't have to. Have you, do you know Gudetama? Do you like Gudetama? Have you got the t-shirt, the plushie, the socks? I've got the socks as well, by the way. Can I buy more plushies?
One's enough.
Anyways, so yeah, do you have them? Do you like them? Okay, here's a question. Do you like a game more because of the theme? I try to see if, let's say, if this is not Gudetama, I think I still like it too because it's quick and fun and it's like quick in and out. It's a good trick-taking game. I starting to enjoy trick-taking game more now, appreciate more after the crew. So thanks to Taryn who trained me as well. Yeah, so I would still play it. And the Gudetama is the bonus. So do you do that? Do you play games based on the theme? I certainly do, although the mechanic has to be good as well, which this one is as well.
All right. Sounds like we're buying a Swedish Killia pack and playing the original.
Sounds like it. So I will check Amazon or eBay a little bit later. So anything else, Taryn, from you?
No, I think that covers it for me. It's a very light little game. It can easily fill time when there's a group of people around.
Yes.
It's not going to scratch your itch for a really thinky game. But that's fine. Not everything has to.
Yes, 2 to 7 players. We play 2 players. I feel like it doesn't work as well as higher player counts. Like 3 players is probably, I would recommend minimum rather than 2 players. But it can do for 2 players. So should you play? You decide for yourself and let me know if you have played this as well. Maybe you got the first print run and you got lucky and I was like so jealous and finally I got this game. So I'm happy and content. So if you find this video useful, please help us by hitting that like button and subscribe to us if you haven't already done so. And don't forget to hit the bell so you get notification of our video like this one, how to play Stella Short and Sweet and so on. I'm also on Instagram, so hopefully you'll find me there as well. And hopefully we'll see you in our next videos. Bye!